welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be playing with the Unleashed palette again from Tarte. I love this palette, and I'm not really a neutral looks kind of girl. Usually I like to use lots of color, but this palette in particular I just am really in love with. The packaging is gorgeous. It's got like this, I don't know what that's called, almost like holographic front. And then the colors are just really, really pretty. A few pops of color in there. So we're gonna play around with this today and see what kind of look we can get. I am currently drinking a banana smoothie. It's delicious. I've been having really, really bad stomach problems lately, and normally this helps to steady it and make it a little better. So I'll be drinking that through the video. I apologize if that bothers anyone. Also, you're going to hear the humming probably of my air conditioner. I apologize about that too, but it is a good 80 degrees outside, and it just is so stuffy and hot up here that without the air conditioner we wouldn't be having a video because none of my makeup's going to stay on my face. As you can see, I already have my base done and my eyebrows. I also used an eye primer, or I'm sorry, some concealer on my eyes today. It was the NARS Creamy Concealer in medium 1 custard as an eye base. And if you want to see what is all over the face, just look in the description box. It'll all be listed there. So we're just going to start in with a nice color for the crease. This one is called Qualified, and we're going to go for a simple look today. I think nothing too crazy. I don't really have any plans today. I haven't really talked about it much on my channel yet, I don't think, but it is part of our everyday lives, so you will learn eventually that I do have quite a few health problems. They creep up on me and sometimes make it really, really difficult to do the things that I want to do. Even simple things like laundry and mowing the grass, things like that, are more difficult for me. And yesterday I was trying to be very, very helpful. That's a really pretty neutrally crease color. I like that a lot. This is the one called Qualified. If you watched my other video when I first got this palette, all of the shade names are kind of animal inspired. It's really cute. And of course Tarte loves to do their little puns and things, so they also smell really nice. It's a sweet smell. I don't know if you'd call it vanilla, but it's a nice sweet smell. Anyway, yesterday I was trying to be helpful and I mowed the grass, and we do have a fairly large yard, and then we live next to my grandma and we also do hers, and she has a huge yard, but I did ours, and today I'm having a lot of the chronic pain back, my hands and my feet, my ankles, my wrists. So I want to be helpful, and I want to do things, and I want to, you know, just do the things that I've always done, and I usually end up needing several days for recovery afterwards. So it's not the best. It's not the best mentally either, because I really just want to do what I want to do. Even right now my hands are hurting putting on eyeshadow. My fingers are cramping a bit, but I wanted to do this video yesterday, but then looked at the weather report and it is supposed to rain pretty much every day for the rest of the week. So I really wanted to get the lawn mowed before that happened. That turned out really pretty. I'm not sure if I used that. I don't think I did, because the shadow in the pan doesn't look like it had been used, just swatched. So I think that's my first using that color, and it's so pretty. I could just leave that on and go with it, and it's beautiful. And like I said, it smells really good. Weird, I know, I sniff everything. So, next shade. I kind of want to keep with the mauve-y, dusty pink colors we've got going right now. So I will take the next darkest color in that same kind of color family, and this palette is right next door to it, and it's called Bare Necessities. And I'm going to take that, I'm sorry, I don't think I told you what brush that was. It was a Morphe M441, a nice fluffy blending brush. And this one is a bit of a smaller kind of crease brush. This is the R39. I'm going to take a little bit of that Bare Necessities shade, which is a little darker of the same mauve plummy color, and I'm going to go below the first color that we used, a little lower, but still in the crease. And I'm going to keep that one kind of also in the outer V, because I think it's going to make a nice deep shade for that outer corner of my eye. So people are starting to use that word that means the end of my summer, fall, and I'm not ready. I'm just not ready for it. Summer flew by, which the older I get, for me, it seems like the faster they go. These few months just fly right by. The weather's still really pretty here in Pennsylvania, but the leaves are starting to come off of the trees. Excuse me. I'm gonna fix my air conditioner. Yes, that's the professional way to fix an air conditioner. You bang it until it stops making noise. Yeah. Whatever works. So, I love fall in Pennsylvania. It is a beautiful time of year. The temperature's in the 70s, and it's, you know, the leaves changing. Some years are better than others. Some years we get a beautiful leaf change, and others it rains a lot and then all the leaves fall off and we don't really get to see it. But it means winter's coming, and just my heart and soul hates to be locked up inside all the time with no place to go to get out of doors, because it is so bloody cold here in the winter. And I actually, even a few years ago, really didn't mind the cold that much. And when I was younger, I really did kind of enjoy some of the outdoor sports that come with wintertime. But the older I get, and whatever is going on with my body and my illness makes winters very hard for me. I get a lot of muscle and joint pain, and it's not my favorite time of year anymore. Spring and summer, those are my faves. Alright, so I'm going to pick this beautiful one right next to that. It's called Hypocritical. I'm going to put that on a tiny, let's try it on this flat smudger brush, the R43. See how it looks. More than likely, what am I going to end up doing? Going in with my finger. But I'm going to give it a shot on this first. And it's not like it doesn't show up. It does show up perfectly fine. I just think that it looks prettier when I use my finger, so I will show you with the brush first, and then we're going to go ahead and try with the finger. It's a little more metallic with the finger, but I would have to say the color payoff is about the same, so I like that shade. It's very pretty. All of the shades in this palette just work so well together, and I've come up with, this is a 15 shade palette. So lots and lots of different ideas I get. It's an inspirational palette. That's what I want to say. when I look at it, I can think of different looks that I want to do that I haven't done before. So it kind of inspires me to try something a little different. There are some beautiful oranges in this palette and some blues. So it's not all just your standard neutral colors. But you can also get a very nice everyday look from it, which I think to a lot of people is important. Even if you really like working with color, it is nice to have some palettes that you know you can go to and just easy peasy just like that, and you've got a nice look out of it. So I'm going to use that same smudger brush and take the darker matte shade, Bare Necessities, and kind of run it along our lower lash line. It's got a fuzzy. It really is a pretty shade. And then I will take the lighter of those Dusty Rose shades and kind of blend that out a bit. So yeah, I was mowing the grass yesterday and the leaves are starting to come off of our trees, which is just so unbelievable. I just feel like summer had just started, which is one of the reasons we have talked so much about taking this show to Florida, because it's gonna start getting colder, and I don't mind that. I love sweater weather. I love cute jackets and Ugg boots and, you know, the whole cozy thing. I love that. Is qualified again. I'm just using that to buff out the darker shade a little bit and get a little softer. And then I think I'll take that same kind of smudger brush with the Bare Necessities and do the same thing on the top lash line, kind of almost use it as a softer liner and to define the lash line a little better. I noticed the last time I was in some of the stores, they already have their Halloween things out. And Halloween, besides Christmas, is one of my favorite holidays. I love it. But it is too soon, people. For goodness sakes, we just stepped into August. Why are we looking at Halloween decorations already? My older daughter loves it because she loves fall and she also loves Halloween. So she was loving it, but no, it's too soon. It's too soon. I don't agree with the whole getting ready for Halloween in August. That is where I would like it to be. Again, you've got lots of pops of color in this palette that we can use. And there are some blues, some oranges, a kind of a red shimmer. It also has a gorgeous, almost white that looks really pretty on the inner corner. So we'll try that. Just to bring a little bit of light to the inner corner. It's kind of getting dark outside, so the lighting might change a little bit in here. I do have a studio light on, but also I was using the light from the windows, and it's suddenly getting very dark. So that makes a really pretty brow bone highlight and also an inner corner highlight. It's not blinding. It does get a little more blinding if you like that, if you wet it, but I'm just not going to do that today. I'm going to leave it as is. I like the nice soft look. We do need a liner for the waterline, and I had one out and I don't know where I put it, so let's grab another one. I think for today's look, I'm going to do something a little kind of in the wine family on the waterline. This one's called Queen Mauve. It is from Believe Beauty, which can be found at Dollar General stores. Folks, I've been really impressed with this brand. It is very affordable and very good quality. You'll see this has fuzzies all over it from my... Try to wipe the outside with a tissue. No, it's covered in fuzzies. I have tried their makeup sponge. It's blue. It's in my bathroom. Sorry. I love it. Some people might not like it. It's quite dense, but I really like it, and it gets nice and big, and you know I like the bigger sponges. That's just what I gravitate towards. Some people hate that. I've tried the eyeliners, and I've tried their liquid foundation. It is beautiful. I think it's like $5, and it has a beautiful natural finish. If you don't really like full coverage foundations, I think you're really gonna like it. The only problem is the shade range is, it really is, it's small. It's not great. They really need to work on that. But the foundation itself is very easy to work with. It applied nicely. Like I said, I found difficulty getting a shade that was right for me. But the formula of the foundation itself is very, very good. I liked it a lot. Eyeliners, I also have tried their setting spray. I have not hated anything so far that I've tried from that Believe Beauty brand. Say that 3 times fast. Okay, so we're gonna use this eyeliner from them, and it's a very pretty wine kind of a color that I thought would go pretty with this kind of mauve-y, pinky toned look we've got going. Do you ever get used to putting that on your waterline? Yes, but it's still not pleasant, I have to tell you. I've gotten used to it. I don't flinch or anything anymore, but I don't think your eyes just are not going to get used to that feeling of it touching the inner parts of your delicate eyeball. It's just not. Okay, so next we will go for the mascara. So I am, of course, going to put on my L'Oreal Voluminous Slash Base before I add mascara, because it is the best stuff in the whole wide world. Well, that's probably not fair. I haven't really tried any other eyelash bases, but I love this one, and I would repurchase, and I would try other ones, because I thought for the longest time that it was just kind of gimmicky, that what is it going to do to your lashes? They are what they are. But no, this under my mascara makes them longer, thicker, makes the curl last longer. So if you haven't tried one yet and you struggle with thin, not the best eyelashes, well, this may help. I usually do one at a time so that I'm ensured the curl is nice and new. I'll do like 4 pumps and then I'll hold it for like 4 more seconds, usually. I struggle with having not very long and not very voluminous lashes, so I will take whatever help can be given in that area. I'm sorry. You are absolutely just getting a real good look at the top of my head. It's nice. I'm such a good YouTuber. Okay, so I am going to use the mascara that came with my eyeshadow palette, and that's the Tarte Big Ego mascara. I heard murmurings that this was going to be in our, I want to say it's the BoxyCharm. I get 3 different subscriptions. Sometimes I can't keep them straight, but I'm pretty sure that it was the BoxyCharm that we're getting a full size, at least one of the versions. I like this mascara. I'm not that in love with how giant the wand is. It's huge. Look at that. How am I supposed to do my lower eyelashes, Tarte? How? But it does work very nicely. Lengthens, voluminizes. It really does do all things. I just think that the wand itself could be a little shorter, maybe. I don't know, maybe I have dinky little tiny eyes, I don't know. Maybe if any of you have the same problem with this mascara, let me know down below. I have a separate one that I was using, the Lash Discovery mascara in the drugstore. I was using that on my lower lashes, and I don't know why I stopped. It does have a nice tiny little wand. It makes life easier. But I apparently want to see if I can blind myself with this huge thing. I know I saw somebody talking about a mascara not that long ago that had two ends on it. One had had a smaller brush than the other one so that it was easier to do your lower lashes. I'd be interested in that. So if somebody knows what that one is, suggest that down below as well. Okay, so that is my eye look finished. I like the way it turned out. I think that look is very wearable, very pretty, not too over the top. So we are going to go ahead and finish up with the lips. For lip liner today, I'm going to use the Vintage by Jessica. This is a hard name. Liebeskind? I'm not sure how to say her name. Cashmere lip pencil, and the shade is in Mocha. This came in one of my subscription boxes, and I really do like this. I don't usually gravitate towards the, well, let's face it, out of my comfort zone with lip liners because I really like the Buxom ones, but I have been enjoying this one. I am determined to finish it up. I'm getting there. All right, and then the lipstick I'll be using today is a Tarte Rainforest of the Sea lipstick, and it is in Pink Sands. We could stop there, but I'm no quitter. I'm gonna add the gloss. I'm going for it. This is the Kevin Aquan. I think it's just called the lip gloss, and the shade is Begonia. I love the applicator on this. It's this little short, fat little guy. Look at him, he's so cute. It has a nice sweet scent, and it is not sticky at all. It's very, very creamy and smooth. It's a beautiful gloss. It has tiny little flecks of gold in it. Makes your lips look nice and just juicy and fat. All right, time for some setting spray to keep all this on my face. And I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Lumi Shake and Glow Dew Mist. The mister on that bottle is what every other company should aspire to. It is beautiful mist. It disperses it equally. I get no big giant droplets on my face, and it smells really spa-like and nice. I'm not sure what scent they were going for, but they nailed it. It's a really nice setting mist. Okay. These can go. My hair, I just curled my hair today, so it's still kind of poofy, but it'll start to calm down after a little while. The curls will start to fall a little bit, and it'll look a little less crazy. A little less crazy, not a lot, but a little less crazy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are finished. That is the finished look with our Tarte Unleashed palette. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. I hope it helped someone somewhere. At least you found it entertaining, I hope. I hope you'll come back and join us. Please subscribe and ring that bell so you're notified of any time that we upload another video. Also, if you wouldn't mind, take a few seconds, head on over to Instagram. My username there is Christine_Elaine72. I would love it if you went over there and followed me. I try to post every single day unless there's something going on that prevents me from doing that. But I try to do a makeup look per day on there. So go ahead over there, follow me, become part of our big family here. I think we're 570 some strong on Instagram, but little by little we're getting there, a little bit at a time. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I hope you're all very healthy and very happy wherever you are today, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.